Okay, so we are going to talk about how to take good photos of your artwork. So in order to take good photos, we need to do these 4 important things. Find good lighting, make sure our paper is completely flat, and we need to choose a simple background and stand still and take our time. So it's really important that we make sure that the room we're taking our photo in is bright enough. So whether that is from natural window light or that we just have enough light in the classroom, we cannot be taking pictures of our artwork in the dark. That will make for really lousy photos, and I'll show you some examples of that. So the best kind of lighting to look for when we're taking photos of artwork is natural light. So next to a big window, and I'll show you an example of what not to do. We don't want to actually tape our artwork to the window or anything like that. But if we are close to natural lighting, that will help give our image a really even looking lighting. Okay, so here are some examples. The first one is obviously not good. There's a lot of shadows. It's hard to see this awesome drawing you guys did. We can barely see it because the lighting is so uneven. The middle one, the room is a little too dark. It looks kind of blurry. It might look okay to you, but if you were to zoom in on this photo, you would not be able to see a lot of the details in it. And the one on the right is really good because we can clearly see everything in the picture, even some of the little mistake areas, right? So it's really clear and easy for us to see. We also, and this is, I think, the most important thing for you guys, is to make sure that both our camera and our image is completely flat. So I get a lot of pictures turned into me that look like this. It's at an angle, so it looks very distorted. So when something looks distorted, that means it doesn't look realistic. It doesn't look how it actually looks in real life. So if we were to use a Facetune app or anything like a Snapchat filter, we can distort our face by making our eyes look way bigger or our mouth way smaller. It's distorted because it doesn't look how it actually looks in real life. So we want to make sure that our camera is parallel to our paper. So everyone right now, hold up your hands and show me what parallel looks like. So everyone should be holding their hands out, almost making like the number 11. So parallel, meaning our camera needs to be completely flat and our image needs to be completely flat. Okay, so here are 2 examples. One not so good, one really nice of what we can do to keep our image flat. So the one on the left, first of all, you never want to hold your picture up. We don't want to see any fingers or hands in the drawing. We just want to see your drawing. So we want to hold it, or we want to just hold our camera with 2 hands, but our picture needs to be laying flat on our desk. So this is the good one, not at an angle. Notice how it looks completely flat and how the edge of our paper is also parallel to the edge of the image. That is good. Okay, and then choose a simple background. So like just a normal neutral color desk. We don't want to ever take it on carpet. I recommend black and white, but brown is okay as well. Anything neutral. So a neutral color is a color that is not bright, does not really contain any bright colors. So that would be like brown, white, gray, black, and any variety of those colors are neutrals. So they're very muted. They don't contain a lot of saturation or color. Okay, and then here's some examples of making sure to keep a simple background. Sometimes people even like to put a black piece of paper underneath their artwork so they can take a really nice clean photo of it. But if you look on the first one, there's all these oil pastels in the background. It's really taking attention from this kindergartner's artwork. And then in the middle, it's getting a little bit better. We can see the turkey drawing more, but the desk is still messy and it needs to be cleaned up. The one on the right is good because it's nice, clean, and simple in the background. And then this one's also important, just to stand still and take your time. Don't try to take a really quick picture. Sometimes it can turn out to be crooked or blurry, so make sure everything is lined up really nicely before you take your photo, and it'll end up looking so much better. So here's a kind of exaggerated example, but if you go too fast, it really can be blurry. So there's two things that can make your artwork look blurry, and that is if you are moving or if you're in a room that's just too dark. Both of those things are going to make your artwork look blurry, so we want to make sure we're standing still. We're using two hands to take our picture, and like I said, we're really taking our time to make sure everything is lined up. Okay, so that is what we are going to do today. We are going to take a good photo of our artwork and get that turned in on Padlet.